We just flow. There's no cool and there's no badha for a river. And this song is called Monia Naire. And then we'll drill into the idea of Aaxa.
This was a lockdown project, and we had received the poems and they were published because prisons were one of the first spaces to shut down in the lockdown, and our work is situated inside the prison walls with the community, including the correctional staff, including the prisoners and everyone else. That's how we've always engaged with our work, involving everyone. So once the prisons closed down, we didn't know that suddenly this support systems aren't there, and we didn't know what to do with ourselves. So it was a time, and I think everyone paused, right? And it was a time to reflect, and we knew that there is so much work that we've collected over these years, these published poems that we have, and we met Riaz, and we started reading these poems and trying to imagine, and then at some point we thought, it'll be amazing if these poems are sort of turned into songs.
If I have to speak about the journey with the album Aaxa, it really changed a different dimension, like she mentioned, when we met Papu, the one who wrote the poem. And in fact, I also wanted to tell you that when he heard the song for the first time, he was so happy. He was so happy for the very fact that अपने इस दिनचर्या में हम लोग वैलिडेशन के पीछे घूमते हैं, है ना? उनको एक ऐसा वैलिडेशन मिला जो कि which means so much to him.
See, first of all, these are poems, not songs.
Yeah.
And then after this crazy idea came, and I started the process of choosing.
Also, I'm not a very good songwriter, so I wasn't sure which poem I could justify. So we were just going through the book and trying some random melodies, and we arrived at Hosa Bhagpo.
This is Hosa Bhagpo. True love.
Being from the Northeast, I think we talk a lot about identity politics. Identity politics through language, region, where do you belong, and these are questions that we keep thinking about all the time. And here we were again. We decided that we would engage with their identity as poets. It was only the art that interacted with each other. It wasn't like, oh, this has come from prisons. There was no poem. Yeah, it was just a poem, and they were just poets.
पहले तो शायद हम लोग बस वो आर्ट के साथ ही डायलॉग कर रहे थे, पर जब हम लोग अब उनसे मिले, उनकी जो वही उनको छुआ, उनको समझा, उनको फील किया, तो that is a very different and stronger kind of an expression that comes out of us.
A lot of us, we sort of don't want to speak so much about this, is that it feels like we're hogging space that belongs to him.
Yeah.
The ideal would be working, the dream is so that he can come and talk about his work. We have to take the poems back to the
community.
Yeah.
Also the community, the family.
The community, yeah. I think it's the community in the correctional homes that have accepted our presence. They accept us with so much heart. They are our friends. they are biggest supporters, biggest, like they like we like the idea is to work with them and support and provide any kind of support and facilitate any kind of support that we can. And it is hard. I'm not saying that it's not hard. It's really it gets to us sometimes, and sometimes it's just also like I think this is one of the things that we spoke about coming to the summit last year, is that what the summit did was that you felt like you were supported, that there is a community that exists, that these are your pillars of support, and these support structures exist everywhere, and it's okay, things are going to be fine. That's yeah.
They are, and we are.
Yeah.